Well, today is the day. I finally changed out the ceiling fan in my bedroom. It is very long overdue. I've had this 2013 Hunter Adirondack in my room for 2.5 years, almost coming up on 3, which is the longest I've ever had a single ceiling fan in my bedroom. And normally I do like to change out the fans once in a while, but something about the Adirondack, it's such a good fan. I really love the way it looks, and I just couldn't find another fan that could just dethrone it. I've enjoyed it for so long. It's been through a couple of Christmases and a couple summers. It's done a wonderful job. It looks amazing, performs amazing. But at this point, I think if I don't switch it out today, I'm never going to be able to enjoy another ceiling fan in here. So today's the day I'm going to change it out. So the fan that's going to replace the Adirondack is definitely not a superior fan to this by any means, but it's just a motivation to get the Adirondack out of here and something else up here. So let me show you what the fan is going to replace the Adirondack. So the fan that is going to replace the Adirondack is, out of all things, it is the Westinghouse 56-inch industrial look in brushed nickel finish. Now I know this is generally poorly received by the fan collectors community, saying this is a very poor industrial fan, but I think I've explained in the white versions video that I posted a few months ago that I'm pretty sure this is not an industrial fan. It's just a residential fan dressed up like an industrial, hence the industrial look. And it doesn't say anywhere on the box that this is a commercial or or industrial rated ceiling fan. So anyways, that being said, I'm still going to install it anyways because I think it's a good change to bring a little bit of metal into this room, you know? So we'll get this unboxed. It's not brand new. I got it used, and well, it's new in box, but I didn't buy it from a retail store, so box is not in the greatest condition, but the fan is still brand new. So let's get this unpacked and get the Adirondack taken down. Alright, so here's what we're working with. We have the motor assembly there, which is pretty much all assembled straight out of the box. Got the blades there, and it does come with the wall control, but this is a very bulky choke style wall control, and I'm not too interested in putting that in my room, so I'm gonna put a different 4-speed controller there. That's a 5-speed, but 4-speed is good enough for me. So there's the fan, and let's get the Adirondack taken down. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take down the portion of the light kit, because that is the way to access the blades. So there are some screws along the side, 3 of them to be exact. Okay, there's one. So the thing is, there's a Molex connector inside that I have to disconnect. I think I can do this by hand at this point. Maybe loosen this one up a little bit more. Alright. Lower this. And there should be a little tab here. There we go. Light kit is down. So we're gonna have to take these 3 screws out of the center cap. So these 2 have keys, so I just need to loosen them up, not fully remove them. Man, it's been a long time since I last did a ceiling fan installation or removal. So this is the one that needs to come out all the way. I maybe should have brought my drill driver to make life easier, but it's alright, this will do. Let me fish that out. Very carefully, of course. Okay, now we have access to the blade screws. I'm just going to put this back here so I don't lose the screw. Lots of birds outside today. Alright. These screws are so loose that the ratchet doesn't even do a thing, so whatever. Just do it by hand like that. shoot. What? I thought these were magnetic screwdrivers. So now the blades should... Oh man, I cranked these down real good. Maybe a little bit too much. Okay. And... there we are. Okay. Call me OCD, but I'm wearing gloves, so I don't get fingerprints all over the finish. It's the little things. I mean, I could wipe the fingerprints off later, but just doing this saves me time from doing that later. And why not, right? It's a ceiling fan, it's a statement in the room, so might as well keep it fingerprint free if you can, right? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Blade number 2 down. Okay. So I'm starting to sweat. I got no ceiling fan to keep me cool because I am working on the ceiling fan. Okay, there's another blade down. Looks pretty good. Now I do want to credit fellow collector Jordan Yu. He's been making some of these ceiling fan installations and change out videos, and they're actually quite entertaining to watch. So that was my inspiration for this video. All right. Last screw, and out comes the last blade. Okay. Whew. Alright, iPhone footage. How's it looking up here? Dusty, but not too bad overall. Okay, so how did I do the wiring up here? That comes out. So there's our neutral. Take our live and light kit, hot. And there should be a ground as well up here. All right. Oh man. Well, that's not good. The ground wire is still connected. Oh my god. Can we just pull it off? Don't do that. I don't recommend it, but I'm doing this by myself. All right. So in the package, we got the mounting bracket here. It looks very similar to the Hunter's, but I guess that's a pretty standard appearance for any ball and socket mounting system. There it is. Oh yeah, that is solid. Okay, so I checked the canopy and it looks like the one on the right can be left alone because it's keyed. So I'm just going to loosen it, but not remove it. The one on the left, these do need to be removed. Why is this on so tight? Okay, here it goes. So the little notch is here. So all we do is line it up nice and gently. Yeah, this is gonna get in the way. Carefully put it in and drop. Yep, that looks good. Let's get this on here. I'm gonna wait till I wire everything up before I peel this so it protects the canopy with the down rod. Hey, that fits. Somebody blasting The Weekend outside. Hopefully I'm not gonna get copyrighted because of that. Save your tears for another day. Alright, tighten this. And because this is not a load-bearing canopy, I don't have to crank these down all the way in. And the Westinghouse emblem is facing the door so you can see it when I walk in. That's pretty nice actually. Just peel this off and unravel the whole thing. So here's what we're working with. Got the motor and just the blades left. One thing nice about industrials is that the assembly is very simple and the blades are already attached to the irons. So I'm going to take out the screws. They come pre-installed. Okay, let's put the first blade on. Okay, here's one of the blades. Just gonna hand tighten it down. I'm not going to crank them down just yet. I want to get all three blades on there before I do that. Okay. It's going to hit the camera, isn't it? I don't know, it's alright. Next one. So this blade goes on like so. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go around and tighten all of these. How does the blade balance look like if I just spin it by hand? Looks okay. Alright, so here's how the fan turned out. It actually looks pretty dang good. I'm kind of surprised by how much I like it. Let me get up on my bed here. Look at that. That's definitely something. And the brushed nickel finish looks pretty nice too. More interesting than a plain white ceiling fan. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change out the wall controller, because this would be a single speed fan if I don't, and I'm gonna bring up the Westinghouse controller from the basement. Okay, so we got a very standard switch. It is off. Okay, obtained the Westinghouse controller. I think this should work well for the Westinghouse fan. Ah, are you kidding? This drywall is not cut enough for this big switch to go through. There's a lot of wires in that box, so I don't know if I can really squeeze this in all the way. It's going to be a real challenge to do so. Thing is, I don't want to crush anything, that's the thing. Alright, that's gonna have to do. Okay, I think that's done. Okay, power has been restored. Moment of truth, I'm gonna test it out for the first time. Here it is, full speed. And off it goes. Hopefully it doesn't wobble too badly. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, it is moving a decent amount of air, but surprisingly not as much as the Adirondack. Let's bring it down all the way to the lowest speed, see how slow it goes. I might switch two of the blades around, see if it affects the balance at all, because it is wobbling just a little bit, and if possible I'll mitigate that. Yeah, it's definitely got a bit of a hum. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So it's not going to be in here for a long time. Okay, well that works. Alright guys, well that's going to conclude this video. This is the ceiling fan swap out in my bedroom. Went from the 2013 Hunter Adirondack to this 2020, I believe, Westinghouse industrial look in brushed nickel finish. Overall, looks-wise, I'm pretty content with it. Performance-wise, not so much. Kind of expected it. There's a little bit more motor hum than I expected, so I probably won't keep this in here for too long, but during the time I have it, I'll enjoy it. So that's going to wrap up this one, so thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.